Hi everybody, welcome to Old Guy's Garage. Hey everybody, welcome back to Old Guy's Garage. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be mounting the spoiler on the back of the 72, and I got the wifey here to help. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and get this started. Everybody, so this is what we're going to be using. Got two tape measures, one for me, one for her. Good old Makita drill. These spider bits work awesome for drilling through metal. Some Sharpies here to help mark the spots. And then we've got these pads here that came with the spoiler that we're going to use after we drill the holes. And then these were the screws that came with the spoiler, so I'm hoping these work. Boy, they seem really small. So, and that's why I bought some washers. So anyhow, let's get to it. Okay everybody, so Molly here is going to help me. I'm going to take the spoiler off here. And this here is a template that I bought from Fusick. It's for their spoiler, but I was hoping the holes would align. But anyhow, it's going to be a great surface to mark where our spoiler pedestals are going to be going, and then the holes as well. So I found my center prior, and this followed along the edge fairly well. So just make sure you find your center, and then you can come off of that an equal amount based on where your pedestal centers are on your spoiler. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take tape measures and just kind of hold it in place and make sure we got it perfectly centered, as well as the same distance from here to the front of the pedestal, and then we're going to trace the pedestal out on the template here. Okay, there you go.
Wrong way.
Thank you. That would be bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I think, how are my centers looking? Are they looking? Ooh, okay, I need to make an adjustment there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This spoiler is probably just a tad narrower than the one Fusick sells, correct?
I'm not sure. Or the pedestals are just a little...
Well, measure your holes in the bottom.
You got that for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, measure your holes in the bottom of the pedestal and compare it to your template.
Okay, so I have this drawing here as well. And this drawing I pulled off the internet. And it gives you some directions on where to mount the original spoiler. So I'm going to keep that handy. And then I know I've seen a lot of pictures where the back of this is supposed to be right where the trunk starts to drop off. So this is one thing that I'm doing too. As you can see here, the spoiler is supposed to be on the edge of the deck lid here, and is back until it starts to gap. And you can see it start to gap here, so you want to make sure you have it to where it's sitting flat on the deck lid. That'll be a good indicator. You see if I pushed it back like this, Molly, you see the gap forming?
Yeah.
So I want to hold it just forward to where the gap goes away. Excuse me. So
That looks good.
yeah, that looks good, because if I bring it too far back, it starts to gap.
Yeah, that looks bad. So it looks like it's about an inch off. Not that we can reliably use the template, but it looks like it's about an inch off the back of that.
An inch off the back, okay. Okay.
Yay!
Exactly. Okay. got that one, and got that one. Okay, perfect. Let's take the spoiler off. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're going to check our distances center to center. On the front here, I'm going to have Molly hold an inch, and we are 38 3/8. And on the back, 38 15/16, maybe 7/8, somewhere in between there. So, okay. And I'm going to write those dimensions down here on the template, and then I'm going to compare my lines. Listen, I was expecting the holes to be parallel, but they're not. You know. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this back down. Well, it's 37 3/8, right? I had you hold an inch. I had you hold an inch.
Yes.
So I got to subtract 1. That's making more sense now.
Okay.
Okay, so 37 3/8. What's that divided by 2? 18 and a half, 18 and 11/16.
You're asking the wrong person. I'd have to get my calculator out for that.
37.325. Okay, so 37.875 divided by 2 is 18 and 15/16. So this is 18 and 15. And this is 18 and 11. Okay. Well, we're pretty close. We're 18 and 5/8. We're really close.
Are you going to make the hole a tad bigger than the
yeah, that's why I bumped.
so you can wiggle it?
Yeah. And here we're right at 18 and 11. So we're close. We're close. We really are. This line here definitely threw it. This one here threw me off. Okay. Well,
this line here could be a little crooked too.
Yeah, that line could be crooked. We know this is good.
Yeah.
We know this dimension here is good from center and out. So let's go ahead and put the spoiler on there and let's trace the pedestals.
Okay.
So let's grab our tape measures, make sure they're
It'd probably
handy.
be wise to measure from the top edge of the deck lid down.
Yes, we're gonna do that too.
First. Remember?
I keep on
taller on the back.
I
know. That's the weird thing.
I keep on wanting to put this on backwards.
That's the funny thing about this spoiler. It's counterintuitive.
Okay. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is make sure the pedestals are flat, and then I'm going to stop it.
Okay.
I'm 12, I need to come back an 1/8 inch. Okay, that's good. Let me trace this. I could have used maybe a bigger Sharpie for this, but...
No, thin Sharpie's good.
Okay.
If you used a bigger Sharpie, then you get Sharpie on your frickin' spoiler.
12 and 1/8. Whoops.
Oh, you got Sharpie on there anyway.
Shit.
Yeah, a little rubbing alcohol should take that off.
Okay.
It's permanent marker. You gotta use solvent.
Great. Fantastic. Okay, you know what? I like where that's at. You know, I like how it's further back. I just don't want it to be too far up the deck lid.
Okay.
You know.
No,
So.
I don't think it should be further back than
Okay.
that, because then you're just gonna have Gap City.
Okay, we'll take the spoiler off.
Yeah, it looks like your pedestals are towed out a little bit.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay. See, I was going to use these as a template, but darn, look how wide those.
Yeah, those don't fit. It's almost like you gotta make a template of your underside of your pedestals.
Yeah, we might have to do that. Okay, so I laid the first, I don't know, what do you want to call this, a seal or gasket down, just to see how close it was in relation to the holes. And then we can come over here, and it's like Molly was saying, the pedestals do toe out a little bit as you're looking towards the front of the car. So action. Okay, Molly's going to make a template here.
Yeah, got a piece of copy paper, just good old copy paper, double-sided tape. Doesn't have to be anything fancy or super sticky. This guy's on there.
Yeah. That's double-sided tape? Okay.
Yeah, it's just cheap Scotch tape. You don't want anything, like, industrial. Stick that thing on there. Trace around the edge with a pencil. Kind of run the pencil on the edge there, like that. Try to. This is where being ambidextrous would be very handy.
As far out to the edge as possible, because that's where we ended up tracing the pedestal.
Okay. Find the holes. Well, there we go. I just poke it with a pencil.
Okay.
Mark the back. Front.
Yes, mark the back and the front. Absolutely.
Are we in England? Okay.
Nah, glad to be in the United States given the times.
Yeah.
Alright, and then we're going to cut it out.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard you say bloody before.
Alright. Okay, so we got our template. I guess we're going to come over here next.
Keep in mind that the side you stuck to the pedestal is right side up.
Note taken.
Yeah. Do we have a Sharpie?
Yeah.
Thank you! You are such a good husband.
Okay, and then before we mark these other holes, what we're going to do is grab a tape measure, and we're going to make sure we place the holes the right distance down from the edge over here. So, go ahead and measure down.
I don't have my tape measure. Oh, you have my tape measure.
Or I can use this one. Well, we're moving our tape out of the way here so we can get more accurate measurements. Okay, cool. So, what we're going to do, we're going to measure down. Wish that template was right on the end of the hood here. Low camera
Trunk
battery. The trunk lid, yeah. Okay. So we're 14 and, man, between a half and 9/16. So go ahead and put your template up there. Is that orientated right? I guess it is. I guess it's symmetrical.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I say? 14 and a half at 14 and 9/16?
Double check.
But that's holding an inch. I'm right at 14 and a half. So let's just do 14 and a half. Okay.
On the money.
I'd probably scoot it down just a hair. Right there.
Okay.
Okay, just hold the end of my tape measure on that hole. You there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 35, 37 and just under a half, 37 and 7/16. So I'm fairly close to that 37 and 3/8 number. Let's see where we are up here. I'm just under 38, so I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful right there.
You are beautiful,
I'm right
Victor.
on the money. I'm right on the money. Oh yeah. Cool beans. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to put a couple of more pieces of tape on the hood here.
Trunk lid.
Trunk lid. God, why do I keep on saying hood?
It's a trunk lid.
Duh.
Durr.
Dirt.
Durr.
All right. I'm going to pop the hood.
Trunk lid.
Trunk lid. Golly. Yeah. Okay, so there are some spots here. They're the only ones that make the proper ones for Oldsmobile with the hole in the right spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does look like we've got some spots here for the spoiler bolts. So that's good. I was hoping that the spoiler that I had was going to line up with at least the factory indentations for the spoiler, which is looking fairly good.
Really close.
It looks like this back one is going to miss it.
Yeah, this one might be a little off too.
I think the front one. I think the front one here. The front one here is looking good.
Yeah, back one's gonna be off.
Back one is going to be off. Yeah. So. Well, let's see here. Put my finger there. Only thing I certainly can't go forward anymore. I don't want to go forward anymore. So, okay, well, I guess let's go ahead and get this guy drilled. What else have we got to lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and drill some holes.
Hi, little hole.
This will go slow speed. This one was a hole here, right?
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna go pop the hood. I think I'm gonna pop the trunk lid. I just want to make sure I'm not drilling through anything I shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's probably going to be easier to drill for it being closed anyway.
Well, I don't want to drill in anything I got inside. It looks like I'm going to be okay.
Your drill bit's not long enough for that.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna go for it here. Let me blow that off over there. Be very careful. Hopefully nothing. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and remove the template since I have the 4 holes marked. Get all we can make sure the metal shavings don't scratch anything. keep on going up a bit size here. Whoops. It feels like I'm not going through all the way there. Okay. Shit, why is that sticking? Okay. Let me grab a...
Yeah, I'm gonna pop the trunk.
See that one?
I think it's hitting the edge here. Well, no, it shouldn't be.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, I can get in there. Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, we did good.
Awesome.
I think we did good, don't you?
Yeah.
So. You got my... Okay, everybody, so we finished drilling our holes. Those are 5/16, and I just tried threading these through, and it's not quite long enough for this one because this one here went through a couple pieces of sheet metal. Should work fine here, but I'm going to go ahead and get some longer bolts from Lowe's. So got to make a trip before we get the spoiler mounted, unfortunately. So we'll be right back. Alright, we're going to finish prepping the spoiler here. Just make sure the holes, you want to make sure the holes are accessible. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we have our bolts ready to go. Got our holes drilled. And we're going to pop the deck lid one last time here, and we're going to mount the spoiler. Okay, well, here we go. Let's give it a shot.
Long side's back.
I know. Got it lined up?
I think so. This is a big idea trying to get it to thread properly behind. I think I got it.
Don't. Okay, is it snug?
That's
as far as I want
on.
to go. That's as far as I want to go.
Okay.
We'll tighten them up later.
Okay.
Okay.
Here
I need you to hold the spoiler. Okay.
If you can get like an awl or something to line it up.
We're going to use a scratch awl, and we're just going to use this to help line up our hole. I don't think I'm there yet. No, maybe forward. No, you moved it back. I said forward.
I think you're in.
Oh, you think I'm in?
Yeah.
I could be. Okay, just hold it there, okay?
All right.
I can't see the hole. I don't even know where the... Okay, that feels like a hole there. Yeah, I'm through.
Make sure you're not crossing.
Okay. Is it on there?
Seems like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try the back holes. I'm going to go with the shortest bolt I was able to buy.
The back ones are a tad off. The one over here is a tad off, so.
can't even see how far it is off. Whoa. Okay, I'm in.
Cool.
One thing I wanted to do is put a bigger, you know what, those washers wouldn't have fit up in that other hole anyways.
That would have been a bitch.
Okay. So, wow, what's up?
Did you want to tighten that one out down a little more? You got a gap. I guess that's as far as it's going to go. Okay.
I thought it looked good.
Okay. Alright. If you like it.
I thought it looked good.
Okay.
I mean, it's just, all these are just held in plastic. I just don't want to over tighten.
True. Cool. Oh, it looks good. Oh my gosh, it looks boss! You've always wanted that.
All right. Well, I tell you what. Let's pop it. I'm gonna pop the trunk here. Let's see if it still works. Oh, barely.
Yeah, if you'd gotten that bigger fiberglass one.
If I'd have gotten the fiberglass one, it definitely wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's awesome.
Cool beans.
Your phone's in there. Might as well put your goodies back in there too.
So this is what it looks like underneath. I had to go with some metric bolts. So that's what it looks like underneath. And we're going to finish putting our stuff back in the trunk. But yeah, it's on. Looking good. Looking good. Ta-da!
Yay!
Alright, got the spoiler on. I think it looks really good.
It does look really good. It looks fast.
It's really sharp, man.
Yeah.
Guys and gals, got the spoiler on. I should have done a closer up video before we backed it in, but spoiler's on, looking really good here. So hope this helps you out. You know, you got a spoiler you want to put on your car, dress it up, man. You gotta love the wings back in the late 60s or especially the early 70s. I know the Judge, the Chevelles, the 442s. So I think the Judge had the widest spoiler. I think that was ridiculous. It looked like it was like a foot wide. So anyhow, thanks again for watching, guys. All right, everybody. So we got the spoiler on the 72. Thanks to the wifey here. Couldn't have done it without her, without any help for sure. So anyhow, stay tuned. We got some news coming up for the 86. So you guys are going to be real thrilled to hear it. So anyhow, just remember, whether it's a classic car, a muscle car, your dream car, let's keep them running, and we'll see you next time.